103 out. Yeah, they gotta have a white baseball cap on at the time. But they said they both say mid-20s, kind of light blonde hair, light brown hair. We had a mustache. Looked like
Hey everybody, and welcome back to another monthly diary. It is April. Can you guys believe it? Today is Saturday, April 5th. I have been working on my sofas all morning. It is 7:30. I have been working on them since 2 o'clock. It has taken me a while because I did a whole deep clean on the sofas, but they are turning out amazing. So this month is very important for me because it is Viviana's birthday month. As you guys know, last year I planned her quinceañera and it was really, really pretty. But this year she turned 16. So just like her quince, for her 16th, I want to do something. Of course, we're not doing anything big because last year, we did a big birthday for her quince. I just want to do a nice little get together, but I am planning to do something out here in the patio. I was playing around with these PVC pipes back here because I actually had these in the storage unit because I had done a surprise birthday party for my mom last year, which I actually don't remember. I don't think I ever showed you guys because I was in a hurry. I was trying to do everything. It turned out amazing, but I never showed you guys. Why don't we do a little memory lane type of thing, and let me show you guys that, and then I'll get back right with you guys. So yeah, that's how my mom's birthday turned out. It came out amazing. She loved it. She was really much surprised. It was it was something trying to surprise her because it's very hard to surprise my mom. So yeah, but she really loved it. And since I had the PVC pipes, like I said, I thought it would be a good idea to reuse them. I had a picture pop up on Pinterest, and that sparked ideas in my brain. So I'm trying to figure out the layout of what I want to do, and I am going for like a fairy tale book kind of thing because Viviana's very into reading. So I think it would be really pretty. I'm also working on a project for her birthday that she has no idea. It's a gift that I'm going to be giving her. Once I do it, I'll show it to you. Last year I worked on the bouquet and I showed it to you guys. So this year I want to do something special. I think it's two birthdays that are very, very special. We have both sides. We are Hispanic, and she's also born here in the United States. So it's nice to celebrate both of her sides. So she has her quinceañera and her sweet 16. However, our sweet 16 is going to be a lot more chill, a little bit more mellow. But I think she's going to like it very much. But yeah, I need to get inside and finish up the sofa because I was waiting for the covers to dry up and I think they're ready. So I'm gonna go put those together and I will talk to you guys another day or a little bit later. Hello everybody. So I have been fixing Nala's bed for the past 40 minutes. We purchased this bed on Facebook Marketplace quite a few months ago. I think I've blogged it. I don't remember. I showed it on one of the home updates. I think the girls' rooms update. But anyways, the way they made this bed is because Nala, she's right there, is a husky. She's a pretty, you know, tall, long dog, heavy. Sorry, Nala, no offense, but she's a big dog. So they put just one bar in the middle of this sofa bed for puppies and dogs, you know. And I think Nala, when she's trying to lay in it and get comfortable, after a while, she tends to sink in on this side or the other side. And that bar, I think, bothers her back because she would literally attack this bed and she hated it. So I got the idea to make, as you guys were watching me, don't mind Nala's fur on her thing, I made this bottom base, and luckily I still had some of that box leather left, so I added it to it, and as you can see, it blends in perfectly with the little couch. And I wanted this because it makes it a lot easier to clean. When I'm vacuuming, I'll just go over with a vacuum and it cleans everything up so well. So I'm hoping she likes the bed again. We shall see when she finally decides to lie in it. She doesn't know. I tried to show her like, hey, like, look, it's, you know, sturdy, but she's not listening. She doesn't like feeling under pressure. So if I get a glimpse of her laying on it and if she actually likes it, I'll show it to you guys. But if you're ever interested in this bed, it's on Amazon. Like I said, I purchased it on Facebook Marketplace, but I've seen it on Amazon. Just, you know, knowing that bar is there, you'll probably have to add a different support to it so your puppy, your dog, you know, enjoys it, because it's a pretty bed. I honestly like it, and I like it because it really, you know, goes well with Viviana's room. And yeah, but I want to show you guys real quick how to fix that easy, even though they should make a better support for it, because it is a pretty expensive bed on Amazon. I got it for 30 bucks on the marketplace, but on Amazon it's like 90 bucks. So for it to just have that one bar is kind of crazy. But yeah, I just want to show you guys. Huh, mamas? She's like, yeah.
Later that night, Nala did lay in the bed. However, 2 days later, she reattacked the bed. So now I gotta figure out what's wrong.
And we are done. This took me like about 3 hours. If I had one of those bigger, you know, machines, this definitely would have took like 30 minutes or less. But because I'm using the hand one, this did take me 3 hours, and I was taking my time. I emptied, I want to say, easily maybe 10 of those small containers of dirty water. This thing was definitely dirty. I think the dirt being on the carpet for so long, it was like stuck together, so it wouldn't let loose. Even though I use hot water, because I love using hot water when I'm cleaning like these things, because it'll loosen up the dirt. And this side was definitely a lot more dirtier because it was facing the doorway. So when you walked in, this was the side that was stepped on the most. But other than that, It looks good. She's still drying out, so she'll probably finish drying out by tomorrow or later tonight. It took me, like I said, 3 hours to do, but I'm super happy I finally was able to get to her. I know if I re-cleaned it again, I probably get even more water, but for me, for now, was great. My last set of shutters are finally in. I'm super happy how they turned out. These took me a lot longer to put in than these smaller windows. This right here alone took me 2 hours. I mean, it could also be because I was doing them by myself, and you have to make sure you're holding them straight and drilling the hole. And it's by yourself, it's a lot of work, a lot of upper strength. Don't mind my voice. I think the dust got to me really bad because I did not sound like this in the morning. But I went the other day after my thrift shopping spree I had the other day, and went to buy these, and then this morning I decided to wake up and get them done. But a little, you know, information, or I want to say tips for anybody ever wanting to install some of these shutters. These are plastic, so they are not made out of wood. They just
are, you know, made to look like wood. So I purchased these at Lowe's. The holes right here that I drilled in are not drilled onto the shutter. The reason for that is because depending on where you want to put your shutter is depending where you're going to drill your hole. So if it had holes, it would look really, really funky. But a tip for you guys, make sure that when you're drilling your hole or you're going to put this pin in, make sure you drill your hole right here where the concrete is at, because you can refill this if you ever decide to take this shutter off, but you cannot refill, you know, your brick. So yeah, just a little tip for you guys. But I'm super happy I finally got this done, because this was the only set of shutters that was missing on my home, and finally they are in. This is gonna look so pretty when Christmas. I'm already thinking about Christmas, but guys, we're almost to May and it's crazy. Like, I can't believe we're in April, and yeah, it's going by so quick. So yeah, oh my gosh, I can't believe how much my voice changed. I'm gonna go inside now and rest because I am so tired. This literally took me 2 hours, like I said. I cannot believe it took me that long, but I was struggling. Another thing I forgot to tell you guys, make sure the bit that you get to drill is for concrete. I could not find my bit that was for concrete, so I had to literally switch my bit like 4 or 5 times. I didn't get that on film because I was starting to get frustrated. So make sure your bit is also for concrete. Makes it a lot easier to drill in here. So yeah, I'll let you guys go. I'll catch you guys later. Hey everybody, so I am currently editing and I wanted to come on here really quick to catch you guys up. You probably are wondering where Viviana's surprise party is at. So
As you guys know, I was working on a project for Viviana's birthday, and in the middle of me working on it, I went to disconnect my camera from the tripod, and my camera decided to go for a swim. It literally went like bloop into the water. I immediately grabbed for it and took it out of the water, but it was too late. The damage was done. The camera is no good. I was more worried about the film. I was very concerned that I had lost all the footage. But luckily, we have a diary, so the footage is okay. My project film is okay. Everything that was on there is okay. I think that was the thing I was more worried about. I didn't freak out about the camera because if you've been following me for a while, you guys know I have been having so much trouble with that camera, and I took it with a grain of salt. Things happen for a reason. All I could do that day was just laugh. I was a little upset, but I felt like it was time for a new camera. So yeah, I didn't drop it on purpose, I promise. It literally just whoop. I was shocked for a few minutes, but I'm happy that the footage is saved. So this is why there was no video last week either, because I was literally just playing the waiting game because I was waiting for everything to dry. I didn't want to turn anything on, but when I did try to turn on the camera, it wouldn't turn on. The shutter was stuck. Like it was bad, and plus I was working with some chemicals, so it's understandable as well. And for Viviana's party, unfortunately I had to work in the morning, didn't get off until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I got home, I baked her a cake and some desserts and stuff, and I asked her, like, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to decorate for you? Do you want to do it inside? What do you want to do? And she knows that day I was very, very tired. I started getting a little bit of like anxiety too, and then she's like, you know what, Mom, like, don't worry about it. You're tired. Let's just do something small and simple inside. And that is what we did. Something small, simple. Like I said, I did her dessert thing. I made her a cake, which was really cute because she loved SpongeBob when she was younger. So it said, oh, it's all about you, girl, on your 16th birthday. So adorable. And I just ordered her favorite food from Red Lobster, and that was it. And then my family came, and they were here until 10:30, and that was it. But I didn't want to leave you guys in the loop and be like, what happened? Where's everything? That's what happened. Unfortunately, I did lose my camera, but that's okay. I'm on the hunt for a new one. I'm being a little bit more picky this time with the camera. I'm paying attention to things I didn't pay attention before for a camera. So I'm doing my homework. I'm searching around. So hopefully I can find one that best, fits me and what I'm currently doing now. But yeah, I will let you guys all go here. I hope you guys enjoyed this month's diary. I was really busy doing a lot of things. So yeah, I will see you guys all in our next video. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.